Hey, what's up everyone? Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of the SEO Video Show. Today's topics, we'll be talking about how to build SEO money sites with a very special guest today, Hussain. See a few of you out there already. Don't be shy. Say hi in the live chat. Oh yeah. What's up everyone? Happy Friday again. Today we'll be talking about how to build SEO money sites with a very special guest today, Hussain of Affiliate Phoenix. Stefan, my man. Hi everyone. Happy Friday. Rafael Velasco Jr. What's up, my man? Hello from Chicago. Happy Friday to everyone from Hussain. Victor says, Happy Friday. Chris Rice. Hi everyone. This is my first live session with you guys. Been binging on the archive. Chris, thank you so much. Alright guys, we got about 5 more minutes to go. I'm still waiting for our special guest in the back. If you are on the live chats, be sure to say hi and where you're watching from. Today's topics, we'll be talking about SEO money sites and how to build them with our very special guest today, Hussain of Affiliate Phoenix. Then I'll be sure to ask her, what are some common mistakes to avoid when creating SEO money sites? Great question. If you're just tuning in, we got about 4 more minutes to go. We're going to be talking about how to build SEO money sites with our very special guest today, Hussain of Affiliate Phoenix. So get your questions ready, and I will address them in the order that they are received. Let me make sure Moon is okay. I don't see her in the back yet. Oh yeah, let's get back into see who's in the live chat. Ernesto, what's up, my man? What's up, Dre Dog? Victor says, Happy Friday. Carol, hello from Seattle, Seattle, Washington. Ooh, what is the best backlink strategy for money sites? Love it. All right, I just got pinged from Moon. She's about to be on in about a minute in the back. All right, guys. Today we'll be talking about how to build SEO money sites with a very special guest today, Moon Hussain, who's actually just trying to get in right now. I gotta extend this timer a little bit because we're doing some. Gonna get a lot. Oh, there we go. It moves in. Okay, I don't have to reset the timer. Can you hear me okay? Let me add 1 minute to it. Settings. Ooh. All right, let me see. Moon, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can hear you too. Just fine. All right, so I'm gonna go over a few videos I found over the week, and I'll introduce you in about 8 minutes after 12 my time. And okay. So right now, people are just saying hi in live chat, and you can I'll put you on mute right now, and then I'll unmute you right when I introduce you.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, everyone, Moon's in the back. We're ready to go. We got 1 more minute to go. Put your shouts out before we get started. Lucy says, "Hi, Moon."
Hi, Lucy.
We have Carol from Seattle, Washington.
Hey, Carol.
Jeremy, my man, yo, what's up, everyone? Oh, yeah. I see all the questions coming in already. Would you love to hear how she uses AI content and which tools? Love it, love it. All right, guys, I'll be sure to ask all these questions. I see a few of them already out there. We got 15 more seconds to go, so I'm going to go ahead and get things ready here. So just sit back, get your drink, and I will see you on the other side.
Hey, Dre, your hair looks way cooler than mine. You gonna share tips on that later?
Oh, I got you. All right, let me go ahead and get on here. Let me turn this music down.
Hey, Dre.
Whoops.
Why did the SEO cross the road? They wanted to get hit by traffic.
Yeah. Hey, time to get it started. No delay. Let's work. Want to see you be an SEO expert. Paul Andre De Vera, steady dropping knowledge. Over 15 years in the game, so he knows all about it. Master the art of SEO. You will be amazed. Time to get your brand off page to on page. Dropping knowledge, legendary for sure. Whether you're just getting started or self-employed entrepreneur. Yeah, let's go. Subscribe to the SEO Video Show.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the SEO Video Show, where SEO is alive and fun. My name is Paul Andre De Vera, aka Dre, and I curate SEO videos released in the past week into about 1 minute clips. My favorite part of the show is when I get to introduce my guest, and my guest today is the founder of Affiliate Phoenix, Moon Hussain. Before we get started, say what's up to everyone in chat. I see Jeremy, Raphael, Hussain, Chris, Stefan, Ernesto, Victor, Lucy, Carol, Kobe, so much more. Thank you again for coming by. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit this notification bell. Now let's get on with the show. I'm about to get on. Hold on, guys. Let me see here. Let me pull up this. All right. Google just released another episode of the Search Off the Record podcast. The crew talked about how you can prevent a staging site from becoming indexed. Let's check this one out.
I mean, we've talked about staging sites before, and it's more that you need to somehow prevent search engines from being able to index that content. And using password protection is a great way to do that because it also prevents random other people from the internet of taking a look, which maybe you care about, maybe you don't care about. It's like if you're launching some fancy new feature in Google or in other places, it's like you probably want to keep that to yourself until it's ready.
Really?
Other tactics I've done when updating for not indexing staging sites is by updating my robots.txt file and submitting the staging URL in root domain into Google Search Console as a URL page removal. So be sure to try that out. Okay, Ryan Stewart shares how to closes an SEO, how he closes an SEO deal. Let's check this one out.
I actually wanted to share a little behind the scenes video from a real pitch that I just did this past week and closed using what we call the traffic projection tool, and it's so powerful because what it does is it takes away objections before the prospect can get there. That question of what can I expect as a result of your services? How long can it take? This tool helps to answer that without having them ask that question, which is incredibly powerful because it allows you to anchor the price and the cost of your service against an expected result. And when you can do that, your close rate will increase exponentially because you're not selling them an expense or a line item or a cost. You're selling them an investment. An investment is something that will grow in return over time, not just take money out of their pocket. So without further ado, let's jump on over to my computer. And if you're interested in the traffic projection tool, there's a link below. You can check it out. If not, let me show you how to close some SEO deals.
Check out the forecasting tool at trafficprojection.com and watch him close a live client. I've been waiting for a tool like this forever. So this will help both in-house SEOs with budgets and campaign briefs and help a consultant sell results and not services. Okay, Matt Diggity shares how he uses ChatGPT to create a topical authority. Let's check this one out.
If you write an article on bench press, everyone can agree, Google included, that bench press is a gym exercise. Once you write that article, it's going to help your topical authority. But if you write an article on yoga, sure, some people may consider yoga to be an exercise, but it's not really a gym exercise. Now, by this logic, some articles are more beneficial than others for the purpose of building topical authority. Let's agree on that. So it makes sense that you'd want to target these articles first. Let's ask ChatGPT, the free AI tool, to tell us what the most super relevant subtopics are. Yo, ChatGPT, give me 30 semantically relevant but unique topics under the main category of gym exercises, and here you have it. Bench press, squats, deadlifts, all the way down to jumping lunges. Ain't no yoga in here. Now you can ask ChatGPT, give me 10 different keyword variations of bench press that address a different search intent. How to increase bench press, best bench press workout, bench press technique. Now if you repeat this for the 29 other exercises from before, you now have a topical map of 300 highly relevant articles to the concept of gym exercises. And the critical thing to remember, these are the articles that are most essential for getting to topical authority. And that's because of their semantic relevance to the main topic of gym exercises.
Matt always puts up some great content. I mean, if you know him, let him know I want to get him on the SEO Video Show. What do you know about programmatic SEO and how to deliver an SEO at scale in an automated manner? Kevin Indig shares on Rank Ranger. Let's check this one out.
I think that a lot of times when we talk about automation, we actually mean creating at scale or creating kind of multiplying your efforts, if you will, where you once defined the parameters of a page, like the title, description, the content, the headings, images, and you roll that out over thousands of different permutations and iterations. And that is somewhat different from automating certain elements. So one example at G2, which you could argue, is a marketplace, has programmatic SEO elements to it. One of the most impactful tactics was to insert a variable in the meta titles for category pages that automatically updates. So that is what I would call true automation, right? It's you define that in the backend, so to say, and it will automatically update itself every day or every week. And that can be a powerful element of SEO that is automated and programmatic at the same time. And so to answer your last question, David, again, I think it's probably the most scalable way to do SEO is programmatic SEO. And there are lots of different common recurring elements that we can influence, right? One is the title that we already spoke about. Another one are rich snippets or snippets in general. Then there's internal linking, content on the page. And then often there's some element of listing.
Speaking of internal linking, my guest today specializes in powerful internal linking strategies. This brings me to my favorite part of the show. Please ask questions on topic and I will address them in the order that they were received. Please support the channel while I get things ready. Moon has been in the SEO industry since 2008. She is constantly doubling client traffic and converting more readers into revenue. She has worked with and consulted on affiliate sites signing up to $70,000 a month. She's a speaker at SEO Mastery and SEO Rockstars. She co-founded an on-site and technical SEO agency, Rule Your Rankings, which broke 6 figures within 1 year. Please welcome the founder of Affiliate Phoenix, Moon Hussain. Moon, welcome to the show.
Hey man, how are you doing?
Love it, love it. I love your personality. I've watched a bunch of your videos, and I'm glad to get you finally on. We've been talking about getting you on here for over a year now, right? It's been about a year.
It's been at least a year. So thanks for having me on. And you know, these interviews, like they're a lot. When I do them, they're a lot of fun, but they also feel kind of stressful, you know. So I admire that you have this show, and you know, you do this with guests all the time. So thanks for having me on.
Thank you, thank you. Everyone, let's give a round of applause to Moon. All right, Moon, I'm gonna get right to it. This is the first question I ask all my SEO professionals that come on here. In 1 minute or less, how does Moon get ranking on page 1 of Google?
Okay, so I'm going to say 3 or 4 things here. Keyword strategy, unique, comprehensive content, right? And then optimize it with solid on-page SEO. And then when you stack it, right, there's layers that are getting stacked over time with each article you're publishing. So the more you do this, the more you're building your credibility of the site, the more the topical authority is going up, and you get rewarded in the, and you know, double eat is like this big thing. So because I because I deal with affiliate sites, blogs, niche sites, whatever term we want to use, I recommend having a really solid about page with legitimate images, pictures of authors, and their experience or expertise in the overall topic.
Love it. First knowledge bomb of today. Okay, let's rewind this quick. Hold on. Take us way back. Take us way back to 2008. How'd you first get into SEO?
Okay, so I think dinosaurs were roaming the earth back then. No, I'm just kidding. So like, sorry, did you say take us back to when I got started, right?
Yeah.
So like, that had to be around early 2008. And I had started my second job as a programmer for a local school district, right? So, you know, a couple months into the job, like the job itself was okay, right? My coworkers were great, benefits were great. But I soon found out as time went on that like I could finish my work in 2 hours or so every day. And then I would just be sitting there really bored, like extremely bored. So, you know, and then as more time goes on, you know, there's this restless feeling. And then, you know, I remember like spending my time on the internet. Like I didn't want to be known as a slacker, but I was finishing whatever my duties were, right? Like whatever bugs I had to fix or whatever I had to program. So just Googling, reading blogs back in the day. And then I think I ran into like how to make money online, like an article or something like that, right? And then I read about that. It sounded exciting. It was talking about blogging and niche sites, and then how affiliate marketing works and how you connect these pieces together. And I had a lot of time, so I literally learned about it on my job in about 2008, and I started like launching my own blogs using WordPress in my spare time. So that's how I got started. SEO, the whole thing, the whole cluster.
Love it, love it. So I mean, you got into it. I mean, you were bored researching and stuff. I mean, what actually made you interested in it? Like, what fascinated about you about SEO?
So there's a couple things here, right? So like, one, as time went on at this job, I had a couple of revelations. Like, I don't think I'm made for this 8 to 4, 9 to 5 type of lifestyle where I'm going to be working for all these hours. But really, at some of these jobs, like, or that current job I was at, the clock was literally, I would think hours had gone by and it had been minutes. Like, I could hear the clock ticking from boredom. Just so there was just knowing I can't do this for the rest of my life type of thing. Second thing was programming. It takes a very specific personality, I feel like, to just program. And even though I mean, I earned a degree in computer science, I spent years on it. The reality of it sunk in. Like, I don't think I can program for the rest of my life. So when I started playing with my own blogs and niche sites, and like, applying on-page SEO and just seeing what it was doing, in Google search engine, it was, I feel like it's a fair balance of technical, type of work. Like, it caught my interest, and ever since I started it, it's just been an addiction. Like, I just love, I just love SEO and what it's been able to do for me, and blogging and affiliate marketing.
Love it, love it. So I want to go. So you said you started, making your own website. So how'd you actually learn it then? Like, what were some of your resources or any people that you followed back then?
Oh, wow. Okay. So, do you remember Warrior Forum?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, right. Like, that's a classic. I spent hours on it. Moz. I'm gonna give a couple shout outs to, if you're familiar with Glenn Alsop, of Viper Chill. His stuff has always been interesting, and I think my first ebook or something I bought on blogging and making money from your blogs and stuff was through him. I want to say, that was his product I bought. But then, like, Pat Flynn, I think he had the niche site challenge back in the day or something like that. Just, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing a couple of like forums and stuff too. But I mean, those were some of the people I started with back then.
Love it. Love it. Okay, so let's get into the present day right now. I want to talk to you about Affiliate Phoenix. I mean, I see the logo in the back of your chair there. Oh, and your t-shirt. All about branding, right? All about branding. All about branding.
See, there you go.
All right, so I want to get to, so what made you start Affiliate Phoenix and what is it about? Let the audience know.
Okay, so Affiliate Phoenix, man, my heart has always been with blogs, niche sites, making money through them, affiliate marketing, what it has done for me over the years. And I started in this, like I said, in 2008. And, I made my first affiliate commissions like in 2008. Like, I believe my first check was from ClickBank, which is ironic because I don't earn money through ClickBank products anymore. So, I've had an agency, closed it down, and it was time to just have something of my own, 100%, just something that I'm really into, right? And it's afforded me this awesome lifestyle, and why not share it, right? So, I mean, it's cool what you can create. Like, you have so many options in 2023. Like,
Mhm.
our ancestors could have never imagined. Like, farmers, right? Like, my parents are Pakistani. So my dad's a doctor. And before that, we had farmers, and like, just to think they had such hard days, and we
Mhm.
can earn our incomes through blogs, through applying SEO, through just sitting here and doing it, right?
Mhm.
Like, so much easier, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, whatever you want to do. Like, there's so many options these days. So I just want to throw a report for them.
Love it. Love it. Okay, so that brings us to our topic today on how to make SEO money sites. I mean, for someone that wants to get is new into affiliate marketing, and what are some of the most important things that they should start on doing on their site or blog?
Okay, so it's a little bit of a broad question. So if you're new to everything, like, I just want you to keep in mind that, like, everyone, like, the technical steps of setting up a blog, or like keyword research, like, everything is going to have a bit of a learning curve, right? So, like, pad your expectations a bit, and just understand that as long as you're learning something new every week, you're gonna be able to accomplish what you've set out for. I feel like the technical steps are easy to learn. It's the mental stuff, right? It's like pacing yourself. With blogging, if you've never set up a blog, set up your first blog using WordPress, right? Publish your first few pages, publish a post. If you've never researched, go to affiliatephoenix.com blog and check out what keywords are, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of a shameless self promo. Affiliate marketing, there's an art to it, and I feel like people, when they're new to it, like, they make common mistakes. It's not like, there's an art to promoting affiliate, like, if we're doing it through an email list, right? You can't bombard people with offers, like, with every email. You're gonna burn people out. So there's a lot there. But just, it's the mental stuff. It's pacing yourself, and as long as you're learning something new every week, you're gonna get there.
Love it, love it. Everyone, pace yourself. So you talked about keyword research in your comment right there, like, a few times. So I mean, I'm like, how important is keyword research, and how do you do keyword research for your affiliate sites?
Okay, so keyword research, like, when I started, blogging, and I started my niche sites a long time ago, I used to think keyword research was like the most boring part of doing SEO. And now I see it as the most important part and the most interesting and fun part of creating a blog that's going to receive traffic, which is essential. So having the right strategy is essential. So if you have a new blog, right, or a newish blog, or maybe you've published a few articles, but it's not like, they're not ranking in Google, what you want to do is, I'm a fan of what's known as long tail keywords. So long tail keywords, quickly, these are keywords that don't receive, like, a lot of searches on a monthly basis, compared to other keywords like short tail keywords, which receive a lot more. I'm kind of, hopefully, what I'm trying to get at is, you want to focus on keywords that don't have competition, and people are not, a lot of other bloggers are kind of ignoring them because they don't get a lot of searches per month, right? So when you're new, Google doesn't know what your blog is about or niche site is about. And so you have a higher chance of ranking if you target these long tail keywords. And if you've used something like SEMrush or Ahrefs, they also show you a keyword difficulty metric. So, the lower the keyword difficulty, I would prioritize those keywords for a newer blog more so. Um, and then if SEO concepts, like if you're familiar with topical authority, you can add another layer of clustering keywords. But I'm a fan of long tail keywords. In the last few years, like focusing on them, it can, oh my God, it can literally just pay you. And there are so many keywords that are also question based and they fall under long tail keywords. And go for it. Just go for it.
Excellent!
I want to take keyword research to a little further. So, like, how do you find like the profitable ones? I mean, like, you can go after all these long tail keywords, but I mean, how will I know it will be making me money?
That's a good question. I mean, there's nobody I can call and say, hey, how much money is this keyword going to make me? Typically like back in the day, so there's an evolution of blogs and niche sites and the type of keywords I personally target now. So everybody knows that if you can rank for a product, the product itself or product review, so something like Fitbit Sense review. Okay, let's take that keyword.
Okay.
The thing is, keywords like that, most people know who've been doing, who have been creating profitable sites, they know that like product-based keywords are super profitable. So they aim to rank for those. And as a result, there's just a lot of competition for those, right? So you have to have a lot going on really well with your site. You've got to have, what am I trying to get at? Like great backlinks, great like age on your site, a fair amount of content, you to be able to compete with this product review or those types of keywords. I do like keywords that are like versus, like product versus another product.
Got it.
Can be a little easier to rank for, not always. But if you look at the long tail keywords, there are some keywords that are like they ask about the product, like how does this do that, or what is blah blah blah. So those types of keywords are a lot. I've tested it. I've been doing really well with it in the last few years. So I tend to stick to keywords. I look around for them and I dig those out first before anything, because I have a higher chance of ranking them much easier than carving out a budget for backlinks and competing with like huge authority sites and stuff like that.
Love it. So you use like more of like use case type keywords plus the product, like how to use this product doing this, or like kind of like that.
Yeah,
kind of
right. Or what is blah blah blah, or just anything that a person who's curious about the product may have questions about that product. So.
Love it. Love it. Okay, Jeremy says here, note to self, start targeting a ton more long tail keywords. All right, Jeremy. So actually you mentioned backlinks, and we had a question earlier in the live chat, which I want to bring up today here. It was from Raphael. He goes, what is the best backlink strategy for money sites?
Oh my goodness. So, I used to get this question a lot. I always have. I've always honestly, and I've always focused on on-page SEO. And the thing with backlinks is that like there are certain circles, like people want to, like backlinks are sold. It's common knowledge, like you can buy backlinks and this and that. But I've discovered that's costly. Okay, who has $5,000-$10,000 laying around for quality backlinks? And most of the backlinks I got, like, they looked like they were on spammed sites. It's like you can see 5 backlinks going to other sites that have completely like these sites have nothing in common. The articles are spun. So bot links, like links that you can buy, are just not the way to go. My focus has always been on page SEO And it just pays off. Like, it's not, what I'm trying to say is, if you focus on long tail keywords, let's just say, okay, you're going to start ranking at some point once Google starts noticing what your blog's about, you gain some topical authority, you're going to start ranking. Okay. And what happens is, when you start ranking, you automatically start getting links to some of those articles from other sites. So I've tried to create backlinks, but the only way to really, like, it's what I'm doing for Affiliate Phoenix, right? Like, I've made an appearance here, and you can do hero, help a reporter out. You can do PR, press releases. Just, you have to do for blogs and niche sites what we do for our, like, legitimate businesses, right? I feel like we're shifting into that. Google has made it clear with double EAT or EEAT, like, they want you to list your expertise, experience, authoritativeness, trustworthiness, like all these factors. And they want to only present sites in their search engines that are from legitimate sources, right? So anyways, I went on a rant.
Oh, no.
Point being, stay away from links that you have to pay. And I would stick to, like, hero or like PR type of natural type of backlinks that any business would gain over time. Or, like I said, content strategies like long tail. Once you start ranking, you just gain those backlinks over time.
Love it. Thank you for sharing that. Hopefully that answers your question, Raphael. So you actually, I wanted to kind of like segue this into something about almost close to linking, but internal linking. Internal linking is something that you've actually give presentations on. I've seen them on SEO Rockstars, which is actually the first, the kind of the reasons why I wanted to get you on here, like to talk more about internal linking and the importance of internal linking. So first of all, I mean, like for those that don't understand internal linking, can you explain it at a really high level and then go into like your strategy of internal linking content on your money sites?
Okay. If you need me to say it, ask me questions in between. So internal linking, right? These are links that are within your site. Like, maybe you've created one of your blog posts that's going to another page within your site, right? So those within your blog posts and pages, those are called contextual links or whatever, internal links. Then you have the sidebar, header, footer, and those are going like your menu pages. Those are internal links too, essentially, because they're going to, link. They're going to pages within your site as well. They're all internal links. So the ones that I will be talking about with you more in depth are the ones that you create within a blog post to other pages or posts that you want to rank. So let's talk about a basic strategy that I use. What I do with internal linking at this point is what I would do with backlinks. Okay, I have similar rules. And I'll give you a tiny backstory. I'll try to make it tiny. About 3 to 4, I would say it was right before the pandemic. So about 4 years ago, there was a Google update which slammed a lot of like affiliate sites, blogs, niche sites, like in a dramatic way. Like, these were sites that were in top positions making people money. Like, these were their incomes, right? And all of a sudden, they're dropping out of the top 100. So when we analyze these sites, we noticed that a lot of these sites had, like, there was a pattern of very aggressive on-page SEO, like keyword density was super high, using the keyword over and over. And some of them had very aggressive internal linking as well, meaning when they linked to the pages they wanted to rank, they would just use the keyword to link to it over and over and over and over without much variation to it. So back to having the same rules that I do with backlinks, it's like I try to keep the keyword that I want to rank for that page, right? So when I'm linking out to that page, I try to keep the exact match anchor text low, right? That's how I start off. Then you can also link with partial anchor text. And you can mix in, if you have a branded domain name, you can link with that as well. That's safe to do. And then I sprinkle in a few, like click here or read more type of anchor text that's not optimized. And I believe that that Google update was kind of really crazy. Like, I knew internal linking was super powerful, but it's kind of like Google was like, okay, let's scale this back a bit. Like, you cannot just, I guess at this point, it's gaming the system if you keep hammering it with the exact match anchor and it keeps rewarding you. So they kind of, so now I like to have a very even out strategy. And in some niches, you are going to have to scale up your exact match anchor text. That's not a secret. But what you don't want to do is have, like, I don't know, like a 60 to 100% like exact match anchor text pointing to, the pages you want to rank. Hopefully that made sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Love it. So I mean, that was kind of your basic strategy. So what's your more advanced strategy that you would probably do if you want to do more advanced internal linking?
Right. So what you can also do, just like backlinks, is you can make so I'll call it tier 1 or whatever. Like, you have these internal links going to the main page, right? And so what you can do is send internal links to these pages that are already pointing to the main page. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you create another layer of it. So what you're trying to do is create this first layer. You're helping it become more powerful. So the more let me slow down a little bit. So you're helping create this tier to be more powerful, right? Like, it's kind of like backlinks. If you have a site that receives like quality backlinks or a lot of links, right? Google deems that site or page or whatever to be like fairly powerful because it's receiving all these links. So if that site was to link to you, that counts as a powerful backlink. It's sort of similar with creating a tier 2 with internal linking. I don't go crazy with it, but for each page that's pointing, I'll create like maybe 2 or 3 internal links to it. So it gives it a little more oomph, so to speak.
Love it. So you're like linking to linking. So powering up link, passing the juice from one page to another page.
Don't go too crazy because you can get lost in it. I've been there. Keep it simple. A simple tier 2, it does wonders, and it's good for indexing and crawling too.
Love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take another question from the audience here. We got one from Hussain. Hussain asks, what are some common mistakes to avoid when creating an SEO money sites?
So don't create money sites like people like. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but like, there are affiliate sites that literally look like affiliate sites, and they look like sites that are just there to make money. And we're all here to make money, so don't get me wrong. But what I'm trying to get at is keep your audience in mind. And I think with SEO, again, I'm going to bring it down to super simple here: expectations. So you can absolutely create a thriving blog or niche site or affiliate site. It just takes a little bit of time with Google these days, right? So, 10 years ago, you could put up a site with 10 pages and it would start ranking within a week or two. You know what I mean? You could see results right away. Now it takes some legwork. Like, you're going to have to publish unique content, helpful content. You're going to need to do keyword research. You're going to need to publish quite a few articles and do it consistently. for a few months for Google to start rewarding you for the effort you're putting in. So I would say pad your expectations and just chip away at it. It's gonna happen. I mean, I have to pad my expectations these days myself too. It's one of those things where you just want the payoff right away, and you just have to have a longer term strategy or just patience in mind.
Love that. Okay, let's get into like what when you have your affiliate sites and you build it out, of course. But there's one thing that you have to do, and you need to find the actual affiliates. I mean, like, so how do you know what affiliate products to start promoting? Like, how are you like, finding the type of products that you promote for your affiliate sites?
So, okay, let's say you're completely new and you don't know where to start. Okay, so if you have a niche where you can sell like physical products, right? Like let's say you have a blog that focuses on hiking or something like that. You can get started with Amazon Associates. It's really easy to just get started with them. There's also REI, I believe, that had it. I don't use them. I've stuck with Amazon Associates. But there is basic research you can do, right? And also if you are a hiker, right, you'll have your favorite products. You use them, right? So it's really easy to take the company name, put it in Google and say blah 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 affiliate program or something like that.
Got it.
But other than that, I did publish an article as well, and it has like 25 affiliate programs and networks you can join. So there are networks you can join as well, like ShareASale, Impact.com. Man, they're all, what else is there? CJ.com, that's been around forever.
Consumption junction.
Like, yeah, there you go. And just if it's a small company or something, reach out and talk to them and see if they're interested in doing a deal with you. So
Love that. Okay, so are you just using affiliates? Are you doing like ads, display ads, or anything like that, or working with ad networks? I mean, what's that route look like?
So display ads is my next challenge. Okay. I have not personally done that because to me, I'll be honest. For me, even though they make people a lot of money, ads feel annoying to me. Like ads all over the place on your site. But it is my next challenge. And also like Mediavine, these ad networks, the bigger ones, AdThrive, they have a requirement. Like you have to have like 50,000 page views or whatever. Each one has a different requirement to join them, right? You have to have a site that hits a particular level to get into them, right? So that's my next challenge. But I'm sorry, I forgot the question.
Oh no, yeah, that's you got the challenge of how else to monetize your site, which was
okay,
yeah. So that was yeah.
Oh yeah. So affiliate products is like the easiest thing you can do, but beyond that, like you can sell your services, you can coach people, you can create courses, you can create membership sites, but also don't forget physical products. Like you can sell your own merchandise in certain, depending on like what your topic is all about. Like if I visit a blog that's about cats or something and I'm a fan of cats and stuff, I will buy cat t-shirts. My girlfriend gave me this cat mug, you know what I mean? Like, so there are certain niches where merchandise will work as well. You can do sponsored posts, which are kind of like, how companies pay to make videos and stuff. So this is in post form, and companies pay you to, write about their products and stuff, and for exposure, right? Like you have readers and they want to have their product in front of all these new eyes and stuff, so they'll pay you for that. Right now I'm doing a lot of for my own sites, I'm doing affiliate products or my own products, and I have not dabbled with sponsored posts or ads yet. So that's new territory. But I think I'm feeling like stepping into ads over the next year. So I've got to have a very ambitious goal for that. And I feel like you can make money quicker by focusing on affiliate products.
Yes, love that. Love that. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with there. And so now that you have your product, you have your websites, you did your keyword research, and now it's talking about like the content that's created. I mean, how do you balance like between becoming like promotional or informative, like, the type of content like you're creating, like how's your approach on this?
That's a hard one, right? So like it just depends if you are good at SEO, right? Like for me with Affiliate Phoenix, it was important to start laying down content that could get picked up in the search engines because I'm in a very competitive topic overall, right? So now I'm starting to dabble with promotional stuff, right? Like, so let me slow down a bit. Let me ask you what your definition of promotional is in this context.
I would say maybe just like actual talking about like, buy the, like really trying to have them buy it, right? Like you're trying to sell the product. Other than just kind of like talking about a certain topic and then maybe, working it in kind of like an advertorial.
And then transitioning into it. Right. I get that. So right now, initially when I started, I'm going to use Affiliate Phoenix as an example, right? Like I was just publishing content like a mad woman. And now I've kind of slowed down. I'm publishing content, but instead of saying something like, buy my course, or, like having a little thing, a call to action that says, buy my course or whatever, what you can do is, you can do other indirect things that put people into a funnel of sorts, right? Like, so my main thing now to grow my Facebook group around Affiliate Phoenix or my email list. So I'm testing out call to actions where, like, if I have a lengthy article, about every 800 words or so, I have a little call to action that says, do you have any questions? Come join Affiliate Phoenix and ask your question there, right? So once they're in my group, right? Or I could also have a call to action that says join my, email list or whatever. So once they're there, there's a way, like they're gonna have these, they're gonna see me. They're in my funnel loosely now, right? And then I can sell to them in a way that fits my personality and isn't over the top, right? So there's definitely a balance you need to have. If you create a site, and we'll stick to a blog or something like that, and every 100 words there's an offer, or there's the sidebar is just littered with products to buy. Like nobody likes to be spammed like that, right? Like I want offers all the time. If I'm interested in something, you've caught my attention already, and I will just follow you until I'm satisfied and I end up buying that product or whatever.
Love it. Speaking of content and writing content, Jeremy asked earlier, he would love to hear how you use AI content and which tools if you're using AI content.
Okay. So at this time, I'm not using AI content to specifically generate content. I have played around with it. Like in 2022, I played around with content generated by AI. But for me personally, it takes a lot of editing, to get it to the quality that I want to. So I know that AI talk is everywhere right now. But right now I'm not using it. I'm still waiting on seeing how it goes over the next 6 or 12 months. Because the last thing I want to do, I'm making money from my blogs. The last thing I want to do is start generating AI content and get penalized for it. So there's money on the line. I'd rather be super cautious. And I also have a really good writer that I use when I need her. And you know, I also, there's a point of like I've trained someone, right? Like this writer produces really good content for me. So I really don't need to risk my sites right now. So I'm sorry to disappoint Jeremy, but and a lot of people probably, I am not using AI content currently. And I don't know if I will, like in the near future, to be honest with you. I do use tools like I've generated outlines and stuff like that, but not the actual article.
Got
Being
it.
clear.
All right, so he had a follow-up question here. And guys, I'm coming down to my last couple questions too, so be sure to ask your questions now before we sign off here, because we're actually coming close to time. So he asked, what niches do you recommend for affiliate newbies?
Okay. Yeah, so let's talk about this. I'm gonna say, and my stance switched about 5-6 years ago, having done this for so long. What are you most passionate about? It sounds cliche, but there's a reason. Like, there's good reason for you to go into something that you're passionate about, or if it's a hobby that you enjoy, or something that you have knowledge about. The reason I say this is because, especially for new people, the motivation can wear off really quick when you don't see the results you want right away. Right? So you have to have something that you enjoy talking about. And also, since you're hoping to make money from it, right? I'm going to assume that's what you're doing this for. You need to return to the topic, and you're going to be talking about it over and over and over again, right? So also, when you start in something you're passionate about or you like, you already have the knowledge. You don't have to waste hours collecting, doing research and this and that. You can just produce at will. And also, it plays into EAT automatically. So, Google wants to serve legitimate sites. There's just no way around it. It's really, like, I feel like people got away with a lot, and it's just not worth it to try to game the search engines, right? So if this is a passion blog for you, you can put your expertise or your experience on your about page. And more than likely, you have pictures doing the activity, right? So you can post those too on your site for legitimacy's sake. So I would say start with passion. And honestly, those passion sites are the ones that paid off for me, because I returned to those over the ones that, that I started where I thought I was going to make all this money, but I didn't really know the overall topic. It gets boring to spend hours researching stuff that you're not interested in. And so that wanes off really fast. Like, you've got to stick to the
Love it. Passion niches is what you need, guys. Okay, I didn't see any other questions come in, so I'm going to ask my last question to ask all my SEO professionals that come on here. If someone wanted to become an SEO professional themselves, like, what would your advice be to them?
Okay, so when you say SEO professional, I'm going to assume you want to serve clients and stuff. So if it's possible, I would get like a position at an SEO agency as a junior. You get free access to tools. You're going to get to learn a lot. Now, if you're doing blogs or niche sites for yourself, go to Moz, go to Ahrefs, go to there's so much free content. Come join Affiliate Phoenix too. I have some blog posts I'm publishing every week. You can learn so much. But other than learn, start applying it. Launch those sites. Start playing around. Start like doing, right? Not just learning, but doing and applying. So that's my advice.
Love it. Thank you so much. I mean, if to make this episode feel complete for you, I mean, how can people get a hold of you, and any last comments that you want to share with the audience?
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can go to affiliatephoenix.com and join the newsletter, or I have a Facebook group, Affiliate Phoenix. Just type that in. You should be able to find it, or I can drop a link what it's a blogging challenge that is about to start on the 15th through the 30th. So if you want to join it, definitely join the group, and I will lead you that way.
Yes, thank you. We actually got one question that got snuck in here by Clint on passion. Do you have a method to see if people are willing to pay money for things you are passionate about?
Honestly, the main thing I really do, I'm going to be honest about it, is that I will type in various key phrases that have to do with whatever overall topic that I'm passionate about or I'm thinking about starting a blog in, and I start doing research on competitor sites, right? Like, do they have ads, display ads? Because then, okay, for me, I haven't done display ads yet. That means I need a lot of traffic. Is that the only monetization method I'm seeing? What else are they doing, right? So if they have affiliate products, links to them, then I know, oh, people in this niche are, open to buying products as well. So, competitor research type of thing.
Love it. Great question there. So that comes to the end of the show here. Everyone, let's give Moon a round of applause. Thank you, Moon. All right, so we want to, can you hold on for one quick second while I sign off here? Just hold on one quick second.
Sure.
All right, guys. That concludes another episode of the SEO Video Show. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to support this channel. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Thank you for watching. Hope you come back next week. Make sure to subscribe. You don't want to miss a thing. Hope you learn something new, cause the vibe is incredible. From the special SEO professionals, SEO Video Show. Let's work. Want to see you be an SEO expert. Paul-Andre De Vera helping you step it up. No delay right now. Time to level up. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Woo!